So as you can see, we got all of our stuff ready to go. We're gonna go on an adventure day. I'm not really sure where it's gonna take us. I know we're gonna go to Roan Mountain and we'll see what we do from there. Might do a couple of trails, maybe a hike or two, overlook. We do have our picnic blanket if you want to lay on that and do something like that. I have no idea what we're going to do yet, but we're going to take you along for the journey. All right, first stop on our adventure day. We are in Roan Mountain State Park and we are going to check out the visitor center, hopefully get a map. Oh look, yeah, I see him.
Ryan, do you see him?
Look at the little tiny fish.
Ryan, see my shadow? See my finger? Okay, look at
Catch the fish. It's pretty cool right here by the visitor center and got this water wheel.
And George, woo! And George fought it on this one where you get splashed.
Yeah.
It looks like a Ferris wheel, kind of.
Yeah,
A splashy Ferris wheel.
yeah.
Check out this crazy guy right here. He's got angry eyes.
Yes.
It's pretty crazy. Then we got a corn snake over here in the back, just chilling out. So that was a pretty cool visitor center. We just finished. They have some really nice shirts, stickers, cool hand-painted signs and stuff. They also have snakes in there, which is cool. But beautiful stream, creek that are right here. That is right here. And we're moving on to the next thing.
North Carolina! Yay!
So we are here now, continuing our adventure day, and funny story, we were just driving along, really had no direction, no guide for really what we were gonna do. And we saw in the distance Mount Mitchel, and we're like, hey, maybe we'll go to that. We started heading in that direction. Well, earlier in the day, Sarah was like, let's just go to the Blue Ridge Parkway. We should do that because that would be super fun. We looked into it. It's so immense and so good that really we needed more time to do that. And so we're like, well, we can't really do it today. So we just kept driving. As we turned, I see a sign, Blue Ridge Parkway. So here we are anyways at the Blue Ridge Parkway, and we'll probably do a more full video on this at some point because we've wanted to do that. We wanted to go through and drive and hit some points along the way to show you guys some of the cool things that are there. But for right now, this is just our adventure day. We're gonna explore a little bit of the Blue Ridge Parkway and just enjoy what we find. And so far, we found our first overlook, which is Deer Lick Gap. We have now made it to Three Knobs Overlook. I think this one's better than the last one. It's easy to get caught up with the view that's right behind me, I just showed you, but this rock wall right here is super cool too. The road just bends around it. And of course, this amazing view right here, just like mountains that go on forever. Look at that crazy cloud that's over that mountain right there. I'm not sure if that's Mount Mitchel or not. I'm kind of learning as I go, but I don't think it is because I think it's further down. I think it might be further down that way, but I'm not sure. So here on our adventure day, one of the things we're just going to do right now, at least the plan, as we go down the Blue Ridge Parkway, well up actually, technically we're going up the Blue Ridge Parkway. We're just gonna hit a couple of overlooks. If we find a hike or something, we might do that. But right now, this is what we have. And we found tunnels too, which is like an amazing thing to drive through. Alright, so this overlook doesn't have a name, but I'm glad it's an overlook because, yeah, this is beautiful. Look at the sun rays coming in too. We're now at Curtis Valley Overlook. I think honestly, these overlooks are just getting better and better. Sarah in her natural environment, taking awesome photos for us. View of Mount Mitchel. That's where we're heading next. I think it is that one. Must be because it's the highest peak. It could potentially be that one over there. Or maybe this all is Mount Mitchel. I'm not really sure. Right as I was doing that last video, Sarah just pointed out there's sun rays coming through everywhere. So as you come up here and you go to the overlook and you look at this whole field, I don't know how much it's going to show up. There's butterflies everywhere in this little tiny like section of grass. There's like some over there, some there, a couple right here. It's really pretty. So it's a Saturday, and one thing that's amazing is that we actually have hardly seen any people along the way. We've had a couple of people on each stop every so often, but a lot of them we've actually had to ourselves, like this one right now. The Roan Mountain Overlook. We have just turned off the Blue Ridge Parkway, and we are now heading up to Mount Mitchel, and we'll see what we can find along the way. So we made it to the top of Mount Mitchel, but right now we are completely in a cloud. And we don't get much of a view, but you can see something over there, so we're going to kind of walk around and see what we can find. So there's an observation tower that way. You better believe we're going. You guys ready to go to the tower? Hey, look at this cool rock here. You know you gotta do it, right? Go for it.
Can I do it? Oh.
Go for it.
Can somebody hold it? Can somebody hold it?
Got it.
How can Maddie climb it?
Hi, Maddie.
It's kind of slippery. We're up in the clouds.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna go up in a tower and touch a cloud.
Sounds fun.
Woohoo! And it's gonna feel something.
It's gonna feel something. So 300 yards up this, not really paved, but this stone pathway. Hopefully will give us enough time for the cloud to pass by so that we can actually see and get a good view while we're up here. First look at the observation tower. We're this way, going around. So this is a monument to Mr. Mitchell himself, which I did not know, but died in a scientific explosion. Okay, so Mount Mitchel, 6,684 feet. We're about to go to the highest point east of the Mississippi. Let's go. My family couldn't wait. They were too excited. I had to go up to the tower, but I am now on my way up. Look at the road down there too, where we just came from. I think that's right where we just came from. Must be. What do you think of this place?
It's cool. Follow the leader.
It's pretty cool. The map of the state right here. The highest point east of the Mississippi. What's so funny over here?
Pick which one you want.
This one. Little butt. What's this one? Big butt. See, I told you there's a big butt. That's funny. So along with the map in different sections, south, west, north, east, all the different signs, and they kind of tell you where each mountain is and high peak is that you could see from here. Like you could even see Klingman's Dome from up here. But unfortunately right now, with the cloud the way it is, not gonna be able to see a whole lot over there. Up here, as you have the path that leads up the tower, kind of is a little bit like Klingman's Dome. Not totally, but a little bit. It reminds me of it at least. So this is a great place to maybe come back at some point, but it looks like it's absolutely beautiful in the whole surrounding area. So on a clear day, this will be amazing to see. All right, we are now leaving the top of Mount Mitchel. We're gonna continue on, see what else we can do on this adventure day. All right, so we were about ready to go back into the car, and this right here from the parking lot started clearing up, and I just had to get this shot right here because this view is phenomenal. So this is super cool overlook because look, you just get all of the rain that's coming down right now, all the epic clouds. This is beautiful. What do you think of this overlook?
Cool. Look what I found.
We are now at the view of Glass Mine Falls, and this already is a really great view, but there's a spot up there. It looks like through the woods around there, and there might be another spot too, so we're gonna take a look at that in just a second. All right, we're going up the high ground first. We'll see what we can find. So this is the high ground, and this is the view. So this is a pretty significant drop off, but there is this wall, but look, you know, on this wall, this is what it looks like. Just straight down for about 800 feet. So it's starting to get a little windy up here, and because we're higher elevation, it's definitely colder than when we started, and of course, later in the day, so the temperatures are starting to drop a little bit. But, despite it being a little bit colder, this is an amazing overlook. So we're at this overlook right now, and we have just slightly down the road a path that we can take, lead back on our way home. And we decided, you know what, we still have daylight left. We want to keep the views as long as we can. This place is too cool to let go of already, so we're going to stay for a little bit longer, and we'll see as much as we can as we keep going down the road. I think we're heading to Asheville right now. Beautiful lake down there, just surrounded by all the mountains. better way to end an adventure day than Chick-Fil-A. Are you cowgirls?
Yes. Well, Mom.
But we're cows. So it's easier to round up the cows because we can tell them.
Because you speak the same language? So that's it for our adventure day today. So I hope this video inspires you to get outside and adventure in the moment.
Whee!
Guys, a tunnel.
Hey,